Hey guys, it's Mikexingchen. If you research this topic, there are a lot of reports from around the world of who is the oldest person to ever live. There's the 131-year-old dad of 3 from Brazil. There's reports of a farmer and a community elder who's said to be 160 years old in Ethiopia. But none of them comes close to Li Ching Yuen, who lived to be 256. According to his obituary titled Tortoise Pigeon Dog, published in 1933 in the New York Times and Time magazine, Li Ching Yuen said he was born in 1736. But records were found by Professor Wu Chongchen of Minkuo University showing Li was actually born in 1677 in Xinjiang in Sichuan province, China. And there were even congratulatory letters from the Imperial Chinese government wishing him well on his 150th and 200th birthdays. Li was a doctor specializing in herbs. He was also a Qigong master and a tactical consultant. There's not much information about the earlier years of his life, but reportedly, Li was a child prodigy and an avid traveler who had already trekked to Manchuria, Thailand, and Tibet in his search for herbs by the time he was 10 years old. Li worked with herbs, searched for them, and sold them for the next 100 years of his life. Isn't it great to have a career change at the age of 100 and still have more than half your life left? In regards to his personal life, Li was said to have married 24 times and outlived 23 of his wives. Another report says that at the time of his death, Li had 180 living descendants spanning 11 generations. So what is his secret to a long life? Li once told Wu Peifu, a Chinese warlord, that his secret of longevity is, get ready for this, keep a quiet heart, sit like a tortoise, walk sprightly like a pigeon, and sleep like a dog. That's kind of different from how I do things. I tend to sleep like a tortoise and eat like a dog. Anyway, Li's daily life was fairly simple. He did not drink hard liquor, he did not smoke, and he ate his meals at set times. He was a vegetarian and frequently drank goji berry tea. He went to bed early and got up early. He meditated daily, which is something he supposedly learned from Taoist priests he had once met. Li was also a very kind and generous individual. It was said that in his spare time he liked to play cards, but would often lose on purpose, but just enough to pay his opponents meals for that day. Because of this, he was very well liked. So there you go, guys. If you want to live a long time, remember to stock up on those goji berries. And goji berries are really useful because after you make tea with them, you can use the pits and kill Chinese zombies with it. So stock up on goji berries. Remember to meditate every day, which I love doing. Also, sleep like a dog. I mean, does that mean like you need to curl yourself up into like a ball and sleep in a fetal position? Because I don't exactly know how that's gonna work. But I wanted to talk about this story because it's a topic I've always wanted to do a video about. And the topic is people who have lived a long time. And I'm not talking about people who live to be 120, 130. I'm talking about people like Li Ching Yuen, who lived to be over 200 or even several hundred years old, or even over 1,000 years old. I know, sounds pretty crazy, right? But stories of Taoist priests or Buddhist monks living for a long time while cultivating in the depths of the mountains or the woods are pretty common in China. And no, these are not vampires or some other mythical being. To a lot of Chinese, people who've lived a long time, hundreds of years, maybe over 1,000 years because they're cultivating, these aren't myths, these aren't legends, they believe them to be true. That's why there are many Chinese people, and I kid you not guys, they would actually go into these deep woods and mountains and seek these people out to become their disciples. And there was even a story this year of a newspaper reporter who went into the mountains to do a story about these cultivators and was successful in meeting some of them. Of course, all these stories are in Chinese, so I'm in the process of compiling and translating them. And when I'm done, I'll make a video for you guys. And I know this sounds very out there, but like everything else on this channel, please keep an open mind about it and just judge for yourself. And let me know, guys, do you believe people can live for hundreds of years or even 1,000 years? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. See ya.